Okay, let's get this stream started by booting New Vegas up. There we go, that's done. Now it's loading. Now, it doesn't take half as long as Skissy. Of course, I'm loading through the script extender because I've got to. Doesn't take half as long as Skissy to get booted, but right off the bat, due to two things that happen to coincide with other. One, turns out Fallout 4 does have a radio mute function, which begs the serious question, why the hell are there mods that basically replace all the radio songs with dead noise? Like, what's the point? And then there's the other relation that I actually have time on more time on a Tuesday now to make videos, which means that doesn't mean the Skyrim streams will be longer. They'll be the same. They'll stop at about 1 o'clock-ish. However, it does mean I will reschedule my TF2 video to a bit later on Tuesday rather than first thing Monday. And first thing Monday will be a Fallout 4 live stream. I've just got to set it up in OBS and then I'm done. So, yeah, now Fallout 4 live streams are going to be a thing. You know, I know what I'm going to do. Assuming I can find it. If I'm out here, I might as well do it at night. I might as well do this little mini quest. Because it's a micro quest. It's like, it really is just a tiny little quest.
Hey there. Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. But it's just one animal each night. They don't... We'd be grateful. Alice... Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth... Not to mention what would happen if half of what... Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. Whoever it is, I don't think...
So this is a micro quest, it really is tiny. I see a cloak. I see a stealth boy. Gun. For some reason, this Night King was collecting screams of cows. No, I'm not quite sure why either. I mean, Night King are just... They're demented. They've got schizophrenia because they've been using stealth boys so often. You shouldn't be using stealth boys, they're bad for you. See what I mean by mini quest? There, I'm done.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but... And help yourself to any...
Go. There's this freezer over yonder. It's just a random guy. An actual workbench. The crafting is not that. It's not that good. It's quite clunky. I say, but recycling, it's free. It's a bit ridiculous. It's basically you get ammo back. The reason I did it was because it so happens. Where is it? Can't remember what it was actually called. Damn. Ugh, I can't actually remember what it was called. And sometimes it doesn't show up because the list's a bit weird. What was it called? I actually can't remember what it was fucking called. Arcus 8772. I have never played Bioshock. I've heard of it, but that's about it. I'm actually going back into stream to see what it was called, because I honestly have no personal Prime. So yes, it wasn't showing up. There we go. Sorry, it just wasn't showing up. There it is. Oh, personal Centurion. There it is. So the 18 damage threshold, it's far superior to that little Vault suit. And of course, at least I'm not going to be I don't like the faction armor. I think it's totally pointless. I do think it's totally pointless. I don't know. I'm just going to have to check my map because I actually never know which way to take from here. I know where I'm trying to go, but I never know where it's actually. Okay, it actually is that one. I always thought that was the way into Novak. Why do I never figure out where I'm going? Doctor. How about my rads? Not really worth it.
Evening.
There's nothing even in that glowing one. Took those rads for nothing.
All mine.
Oh, Boone, you're too efficient. And even time to get my gun out and he'd already shot us. By far the most useful companion to have. He also shoots Legion on sight, so that's also a plus.
You're mine.
I think I'll just focus. Oh, great. Glowing ones rat at you like crazy. Oh, you had some caps on you at least. So... Ghouls are too fast for grenades. I should learn my lesson or not waste any more. Steady? What was that ghoul doing in its life? Before it went feral. I'm just a little curious as to why there's a... I'm assuming that was a knight, Ken. A Reebok club on a stealth boy. No one else really uses stealth boys. Oh no, you can just go around it. I don't think there's ever a case where you actually have to jump. What's the point of having an empty ammo box? No one took... I guess no one took the grenades because they were locked, and no one took the mines because, well, they're mines and no one wants them. Drugs. I call it money. No, if that was Fallout 4, I'd take every single bit of that, but no, it's not. It's not worth bothering with a new. I need to keep convincing myself of that.
Can't run from me.
By the time they walk into that, they might have. Yes, they actually did walk. They got a couple. Or Boone did. We got. Yeah, there's one really bad thing with a shotgun, and that's a shotgun with tight spread, because it doesn't do your job as a shotgun. The whole point of a shotgun is it's got a nice wide blast, which this apparently doesn't. not actually sure if this is a bespoke building or not. I know it's... I think it no, it isn't. It looks pretty bespoke in New Vegas because there are very few buildings like it. But no, it's actually a very common Fallout 3 building. Apparently that's really quite deep.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. Stop.
Now, this building's actually a bit of a maze. Ooh, recharge a pistol. How did you die? Honestly, how did you die? Ghouls don't attack you, so how did you die when you have a recharge a pistol? Those things are fucking overpowered. Like, really overpowered. It's funny because the recharger rifle is like the most useless weapon in the entire game. It really is. Okay, no, that belongs to BB gun. But I don't think the BB gun counts because it's a BB gun. Why would that ever count? I think I'm going the wrong way.
You're mine.
That's a toilet. That's another toilet. Oh, I can never figure out which way I'm going in this building. Irradiating Nuka-Cola. Nope, that was totally the wrong. What? Oh, I can never figure out where I'm going in this bloody building. Ever. I'm almost out of shotgun. Hello, Frozen Popsicle. I don't quite know what that means. It's just a mass of symbols to me. I have no idea what that means. Oh, I hear ghouls. I could go through the entire terminal, but I think that'll save that for when you can play for yourself. Which explains why the Knights in here, though. They're looking for bloody stealth boys. Pretty much the whole life revolves around finding and using stealth boys. Yeah, I've actually found where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I need to swap weapons. That'll do. I'm not looking to burn my good ammo on ghouls. My accuracy is so bad, I really wouldn't waste good ammo. I wouldn't waste good ammo on ghouls, I'll tell you that. Hello, Frozen Popsicle. You're actually speaking in words now, not symbols. I don't speak symbol. Also, I get the distinct impression this building is a hell of a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Which could be said of most of Fallout buildings, to be honest. Oh yes, go talk to the intercom.
Alright, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Smoothskin, you must be ghouls. That's not a ghoul.
You ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from look.
You're a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin.
I don't know why you can't
They won't work on
rub his
Jason
forehead.
either.
That would. I mean, look at that forehead. There is absolutely no hair there. You could rub that and it'd be perfectly smooth.
Stop wasting.
How he does that with his voice, though. Like, because convinced himself he's a ghoul, even though he kind of isn't. Like, really obviously isn't. That must be Jason. It's unique.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to... You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. I am Jason Bright. The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the base. My flock fought bravely and killed a few. The rest of us retreated up here. Still, there... But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent... We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of preparations for the great journey. Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step out. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first... Will you drive away? Praise the... As soon as the...
It really does sound like Nightkin. They are just a special brand of crazy. Like a special brand of crazy. It's also the reason why I never use stealth boys. You never want that to happen to yourself. I think I went through the wrong door. Yes, I did. And now I have no idea where I'm going. I think I was looking for one. Maybe was I looking for one? No, now I just need to find Fixer. But like I can never find Fixer because it is really, really rare. It's definitely one of the rarest drugs. Oh, I have no idea where I'm going. I can never find my way around this damn building. I thought such a small building would be so huge on the inside. That looks sort of basement. Oh. Oh, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, not at all. No, I don't want to be going upstairs. I mean, I know where I am if I get into that one room that's like different. Yeah, that isn't clearly an office. Ran away. All of... He needs some of that. Yay! She found it. Which means that all I have to do is come out here and go down here. And I say I actually found it. So I can never find my way around these buildings. It's funny because I can find my sense of direction out in the open world,
Dark in here.
you know, open up world quite well, but I can never find my way around buildings.
Keep you on target.
In reality, it's very much the same. I can navigate outside quite well, but inside, not a fucking chance. Oh no, Nightkin. Oh no, I can see him through walls. That's just a consequence of the EMB. The Rebar Club is so weak. It is such a useless weapon. You know, I thought they said it didn't take. Before they said it didn't take cows. That looks like bits of cow to me. Yep, well I'm almost out of this stuff. It worked while it lasted. I've got to obsessively take something. Just the way I roll. There's a knife in here. Gonna reach the Rebar Club. Oh, I hate when that happens. When it goes into stupid death cam and you end up wasting all your bloody ammo. Well, that's that weapon out. I'm not wasting my good ammo on it, in it. Told you the inventory sometimes derps out. So I'm not wasting good ammo on them. I've got nothing to repair it with. No, not quite repaired, not quite. Just repairing the shit. They deliberately make that minigun so crap that it really, really doesn't work. Just basically won't work. And plasma, high grade in Fallout 4, absolutely low grade. Why can I repair that with a throwing spear? I'm just getting rid of weight at this point. You know what? Do it fortress style. Assuming I can find my way around. No, that's where I came in. There we go.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one. And I bet he told you it's the creators. Well, good luck with that. First off, I'm no match for those things out there. Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work. Most of the fight was upstairs. But some folks panicked and made for the... Well, turns out there were even more of those. I couldn't find the others. I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein. Condensation off the pipes for water. And I do my business over in the far corner.
Apparently we'll still need to have a dump.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And or maybe... Anyway, I helped them out.
I don't think I saw a single female
with ammo and pleasant company. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards... She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. You, on the other hand... Thanks.
Okay. I'm pretty sure if you go into this room, he gets...
Did you find my friend?
Yeah, he tries to kill you if you go through this room without it. So I'm looking for a Google corpse. I don't know where he is, so... No, I haven't been through here because I don't leave doors to shut wherever I go.
Got you now.
There we go. Shotgun wood. This thing works a treat. It really does. Okay. And what appears to be jail. Yeah, this would make perfect sense as a jail cell, wouldn't it? There we go, there it is. Always do a proper search. You know, if it's a quest objective, always do it in an official way like that. I mean, doing that with every corpse takes forever, but you've got to do it with anything you've got to interact with it. It's just better to guarantee it that way. And I'm out of stamina again.
Did you find my friend? I see. Damn it. I'm gonna... Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine.
Might have some ammo. Did he just trigger it? No, Boone did. I was thinking Harlan just trigger his own bear trap. That would have been embarrassing. Nope, doesn't appear to be anything up here. I don't have. Ow! I hate landing on mines. But don't tell me I didn't even have to come in here. I don't think I did. I don't even think I had to go in there.
Antler says you are the one killing my...
Run from me.
And a bumper sword. Still garbage, but a bit better. Better than a rebar, probably. And you come through here later. This is the way I came in, isn't it? Room with the burning garbage cans? Oh yeah, here it is. No. I can never navigate these places. There we go, burning oil can, that's it. There's so much stuff to climb.
Not now, Smoothskin.
Is the way clear? Praise the Creator and bless you. I hope you will come.
Honestly, it is better to do this than you. I mean, what I should have done is got the stuff before. Already applied the derpy spacesuits. I mean, why does it have the antenna on the top? Why? Is it just trying to look as ridiculous as possible? You know, it just looked ridiculous with that antenna on top. Just fall down the corner. Looks like I beat him to it. I saw a light and I thought it was a glowing one. There is nothing in there worth grabbing. I'm not facing rats just for the sake of it. Like round room. I mean, I'll open the door, rats can't come through doors. Okay, apparently this radioactive room is not radioactive in the slightest. Okay.
I waited to speak with you one last time. I want you to know that we will remember. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing. If you would, there is no way that we can thank. Yes, the rockets will.
The ghouls want to go to space.
There is no.
That's where they want to go. No food, no water, things ghouls apparently need to survive.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the fun. I was close to completing work. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent
I get
and
you.
a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and it's no longer potent enough. I need you to... As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. All right.
Now the reason I got that one is because I know where both. I actually know where both of these are. They're both in Novak. So I know exactly where both of these are, but both in Novak. I mean, there is actually 2 ways to get the igniting agent. There's the obvious way, which is in like a really there's a radioactive site really close to Novak that, well, let's face it, I'm going to get more rounds going in there. Then I'm going to option B, which is, well, remember how I grabbed that gun? Well,
Got you in my sights. Eat this.
that's where I'm getting my things. That little radioactive room full of little rockets, they actually have purpose. Oh, level up. Why is the battle music still playing? I'm not even in the fight anymore because I'm leveling up, which means I can't be in a fight. No. I must refrain from such behaviour. So pointless. Why would you ever want to attack a Deathclaw with melee? Ever. No more fixing of limbs. Very helpful. Having actual armour is quite helpful too. And it's all manner of bits, this armour. All manner of bits. Like the skirt bits appear to be part of combat armour. The right pauldrons from power armour. And so, left pauldron, I don't know what that's from. Oh, that ghoul got far. The glowing one. Well, technically it's a ghoul. It's just a ghoul infused with even more radiation. I could drink from this disgusting water tower. But for 4 rads for 5 health, I'm effectively losing health. Yeah. Vanilla, that'll be... Oh. Rads. Woo! Rads have, like, no point. Vanilla. They are so useless. I'm messing around with my shotgun. Should reload.
Hi there. I'm old. You might have noticed the... As it so happens... Pleasure.
Fine.
So, you're back. Now... Happy to...
Butch, you have buttloads of monies. I like people with buttloads of monies. First, do you have any ammo? No. First, I will sell all my miscellaneous crap. Apart from bobby pins. Bobby pins must stay. Bobby pins are actually useful. Ammo cases, not really. You never have the right fucking primer, you never have the right... I'll get most of that ammo back. Empty syringes. No, I want to get a different companion. Pack of bags. Pilot light. Pre-war monies. To the canteen. No, keep the I don't know which drugs I needed for the druggies. Feeding the crap, I can sell all of this without any remorse. I love how, like, all its material is worth, like, not even 1 cap. I mean, granted, no one wants to be seen in Legion armor, so... You know, no one wants to be seen in Legion armor. That's acceptable. But that's acceptable. Like, why is some of this Raider armor worth a lot more than others? Like, the Fiend armor was worth nothing, but this almost identical Raider armor is worth more. I don't get it. I do have a lot of it. I do have a lot of crap. It's like a bloody bumper sword is worth more than like all that armor. And a bumper sword's just a piece of
if you need anything else.
It's basically a piece of bumper from a car sharpened and turned into a sword. That's all it is. You know, you could get one of these cars and just pull the bumper off and turn it into a bumper sword. Woo! Oh, did I accidentally sell my armor? Yes, I sell... Oh, I hate when it does that. It doesn't really matter. Does it? 18, no, it doesn't matter. But I hate when it does that. When you're selling shit en masse, it just reorganises the list every time. So you often sell the things you don't want to sell. It's a real annoying quirk of the engine. And it like also hides like the sign that a weapon's been modded as well, which is really annoying because you often accidentally end up selling modded weapons, which you really do not want to do.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift. Well, I don't really know. They're scale replicas of the from what I hear, but again, the papers have... Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was with plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items. Really? I mean, but I like you. I think maybe it's time.
You got money too. And like one of the most... He also has weapons. This fucker is one of the most... It doesn't look it, but this is one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire game. And that is basically... That's something I knocked up just quickly. It's basically a varmint rifle that does more proper damage. But look at the prices for these things. So they don't free. Do I mean by it just reshuffles the list every time? I mean, it's really annoying. Flame is so not worth bothering with, but it's worth more than he has, so. Regular incinerator's not worth bothering with either. Heavy incinerator is, that can be a bit of a troll weapon. But...
Are you kidding me? I can't ship these things.
But he just told me they were worthless. It's like, it's less radioactive to go this route. Amazingly. You don't want dinkies there. He has crate loads of them. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so I guess see all of them.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie...
Let's see if you've got any miscellaneous. You might have a few more. Oh, ammo boxes, I'll take you. I know it's cheap and shit, but... Why the hell does he sell the key to the storeroom? Like, that makes no sense. Yeah, people pay more for a rebar club than they do for, like, all that armor. Kind of sad, really. I don't like to recharge your weapons. I think they're a little too broken. I mean, I know the whole thing about them is they're supposed to be like breaking, and that's like their one downside. But laser pistols, especially in certain places, laser pistols. What the hell is? There's a big brawl. There's a fight going on. Novak is at risk. Depends what it is. If it's Brotherhood, it's fine. It appears that the Caravan Traders won, so it's probably just like Raiders or something. Because that can be quite dangerous.
What do you need?
You're extraordinarily well equipped. As a top-end weapon, a Gausser rifle. Not the most efficient, it's quite it burns through ammo at a quite alarming rate, but it takes 5 per shot, but it's also common as piss ammunition. It's a common ammunition, but it burns through it quite quickly, because it takes 5 per shot. But it's also enough to put most things down in one hit. It's one of the few things that can take down a Deathclaw in a reasonable amount of time. Doubles as a sniper rifle as well. It's actually a really useful weapon. Weirdly, it counts. I'm pretty sure it weirdly counts as energy, though. Even though it's a physical bullet being accelerated by magnets. Because that is what a Gauss rifle is. You know, it's a magnetic coil that sort of accelerates it along, so I don't know why it counts as... I'm pretty sure it counts as... I don't know if it counts as energy I don't think there's a distinct... I don't know if it counts as energy damage or ballistic damage, but I know it counts as an energy weapon, which makes no sense, because it's more a ballistic weapon than anything else. But then again, it should have... technically has no... Well, it does have recoil, though. Even the lasers have recoil, so I don't understand the distinction between energy and ballistic in these games, because it makes no sense which one's which.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Yes.
Indeed you... Oh. Yes, that's isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure the music here comes through the radio. And even if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure the copyright on it expired a long time ago.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of 2 human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey.
We? More like I. You're like our friend. It's just not really... They didn't really clear the Niken, they sort of ran away. Yeah, they didn't exactly clear them. I might have completely wasted my time looking up here. I'm pretty sure a viewing platform is up here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's supposed to play like Ride of the Valkyries right now. You know, because, like, most cliche music you could. And the clamshell is shutting. No, you can't actually get out this hole. I believe there is actually a bit of glass in there. You can't see it, it's like the cleanest glass in your wasteland, but if I... See? Glass. Meanwhile, that isn't. Bobby pins are indestructible. They really are. They're so much better than lockpicks. I don't know why, but bobby pins don't break. It's funny because if a bobby pin is what I'm thinking it is, they aren't exactly small or particularly strong. You know, once you've bent them like that, they aren't particularly strong. Actually, they are. They're just a bit. They're actually quite thick. If they're what I think they are, they're actually quite resilient. But I don't think you'd ever get one in a lock. You might get it in a 60s lock, but I don't think you'll get it in a bloody modern lock. You know, it's not like a lockpick which is really fine, really fine like point, which is why they snap so easily. Well, bobby pins are kind of quite a lot thicker, they're sort of like thicker than a paperclip. I mean, a paperclip would make more sense. I mean, that's small and you can sort of angle it like a lockpick, but a bobby pin is also like a big fat end on it, if it's what I think it is. You know, I don't think we use that terminology here, we just call them hair clips, I think. I don't use them, I just tie my hair up. Some bubbles last forever, some, like the ones I'm wearing now, and some don't even last their first use. It all depends whether or not the fabric, elasticated fabric around the edge collapses, or whether it's just, or the elastic inside goes. And the elastic inside always goes eventually. Ooh, ammo. I can't resist. I actually couldn't resist. You see something like that, you have to shoot it. Or throw a bowling ball at it, that works too. You see something like that, you have to shoot at it. You have to knock it over at least. Even if you don't want to waste ammo on it, you've got to at least get rid of it. So now I'm no longer fighting like things that are very fast and annoying. I can go back to more single shot weapons rather than shotguns and automatic weapons. So I won't have to burn through all my ammo. What pistol do I even have? Oh yeah, the weathered.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the Strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
Let's actually see if I can't do something with this. I know one of the upgrades is just condition, which I don't really give a shit about, but I can't do something with this. Oh no, it's weight. Yeah, and then the other one's just weight, which I'm not bothering with. Oh, Genie May. And Raiders. Raiders are hardly a danger. Oh, let's go this way. Boing. 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 Probably something on my AP regenerates. So there's a toxic dump site, but it's not the toxic dump site. I think the toxic dump site is where I fought the golden gecko somewhere over there. I hear a bloody power fist going. I hear some form of... They're NCR there, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to leave his combat music. Oh! Death Squad! Okay, Boone's down. Run. Death Squads. No, I'm dead. Death Squads, they are unbelievably overpowered. Because they've got high grade armour. You know, considering like the max damage threshold is about it's about 30. Like absolute max. You know, and this is like 18. They get the best equipment. I mean, NCR ones get the anti-material rifle. Legion ones get the bloody overpowered 12mm SMGs, which are just basically a 50 cal machine gun. You know, they are just unbelievably overpowered, the Death Squads. By the looks of it, there was a Legion patrol here. And the Death Squads just start, you know, they always have like much better gear than... Wait, Brotherhood? Oh my god, it's right. This gun does not actually shoot straight. Oh, it is. They're still going, aren't they?
Can't run from me.
Grenade them. That's not the only thing I can do.
You're mine.
It's like, damn it. Oh, it's 'cause I'm using the broken one. You've got to be kidding me, this fucker's got resisting all my damage. Actually, like, resistant to all of my damage. Ugh. Death squads. Oh, they're so overpowered. So overpowered. It's because they've got like the best armor in the game, and damage threshold pretty much makes any weapon, pretty much all low-grade weapons useless against. Thermic Lance, that is one of the most powerful. I go ahead of Thermic Lance. That is one of the most powerful melee weapons in the entire game. Note, 100 skill, one of the most powerful melee weapons in the entire game. You don't get normal people with those kind of weapons until a lot later. There's that radioactive site. I'm actually going to buy this. My caravan shotgun completely out of ammo, I'm better off with it. Cowboy repeater never shoots straight because the gunplay in New Vegas is horrendous at times. You know, sometimes certain things just out and out refuse to actually hit. Like I fired like quite a few rounds and only like one of them hit. You know, out of 5 rounds I fired like probably 2 or 3 hit. I'd say it can be really hit or miss at times. Oh no, a bark scorpion. Possibly one of the least threatening enemies in the entire game. No, even a mole rat can kill it. A mole rat! Mole rats aren't dangerous! That's how bad a bark scorpion is. They're just like a really bad rad scorpion. I guess they're bad because they're all bark, no bite. Yeah, that was bad, I know. I'm sorry. I know that was horrendous, I'm sorry.
So, you hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the Strip? Some people got killed or something.
I don't remember there being a shootout at the casino. Apart from when Benny tried to kill me, but that was in a private suite. How did that get out? I don't remember starting a fight in the casino. I mean, they tried to assassinate me, but that's different. Well, Benny ran, but it wasn't really a shootout. On the other side of that river, you think there wouldn't be anything. There is. It's called Hell. Also known as Deathclaw Promontory. It's basically Hell. It is just a sea of Deathclaws, including the legendary Deathclaw. It's basically a sea of Deathclaws. It's horrible. It really is the worst place in the world.
Take him out.
I bet you my shot missed. I am not going into that radioactive cesspool for a while. Although, in terms of radioactive cesspool, I know what I can do. Speaking of radioactive cesspool, I can rain radiation down on the Legion. You know, they want to do a dirty tactic on Searchlight. In a town full of innocents and NCR. Well, I know what I'm going to do, and it is called Rain Death Upon Ye. No, I don't know why this cliff is treating me like a set of stairs. I don't know. It must be that steep. It also made me brave a little bit of rads to get to assault the Legion initially, but there is no finer way of wiping out the Legion than doing it this way. And you can do this and stay buddies with the Legion. Let that radiation roll. I'll let those barrels roll in. I mean, some of them aren't even going to make it, but it kills the entire camp.
We're near a Legion slave camp. Let's get one thing straight. I don't think I'd hold it.
So, I'm killing it. They actually go investigate the barrels. That's what priceless about it. So they go investigate these barrels of death that roll upon them. And then they die. It's beautiful.
Wish there was more of them. Wish there was more of them. I wasn't done yet.
I'll let those bastards out.
Wish there was more of them.
I think Boone's. I think every time one dies by radiation, Boone's gonna say that. Let's go into the. Actually, let's see if I can't get to Deathclaw Promontory. I can't remember where it is on this river. I just know it's on this river. And night is upon us. The Deathclaw is less active at night. I mean, it's going to be even worse in Fallout 4 because there's one thing that Fallout 4 Deathclaws do, and that is stun lock you. I mean, I buffed them so they don't die in one shot as well. So you'll see when we get to the Fallout 4 live streams on Monday. You'll see what Deathclaws are like, and you'll see what my instinctive reaction is to shit your pants whenever you see them. Oh, don't be another Legion fucking Death Squad. Raiders. Why is this weapon so weak? Why does it take like 4 shots to kill a Raider that's actually been crippled? Not one of those hit. Useless weapon. It may as well be a shotgun with its range. The fact that I have to get in their face to kill them, you know, I may as well have be using a shotgun. It adds many hours later. Let's swap the third person. I mean, yeah, they don't want you doing it in combat, but there is no excuse for why it takes this long. I think that's my rad limit. It's hard to say, but I think that's my rad limit. That I cannot be asked to hold any longer. Oh no! These things. Big. Oh no! I forgot that for some reason their attack does like massive damage for some.
Can't run from me.
And now it's fun time drinking the water. I forgot how much damage that stupid attack did. The only thing I have on my desk that's heavy enough to hold my keys down is too big for it. In that, it's a little metal model of the Enterprise D, and that's the only thing I have on my desk that's heavy enough to pin a key down, and it's obviously going to be. Actually, it works. I slot the saucer between the keys, and it works. It just about keeps it depressed. It now has a practical purpose. Oh, this just takes forever. An extraordinarily long time later. I honestly can't take that sound anymore. I actually can't take that slurping anymore. It's really annoying. Well, that should make it tougher against fucking Legion, so. I'm just going to have a quick look on the map, just actually to try and figure out where it is. I think it's at this end, I think it's just here. I think it's across the river here. I don't remember exactly where. It's unmarked on the map. Look at that explosion go. See, because you never think that you could actually go across this river. But no, there actually is stuff. There is actually stuff over here. Not much, but there is actually things over here. Oh, I think I found Lake Lurk land. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. there's absolutely no reason to kill him except for XP purposes, but... Where does he go? There's another living one. Where does it go? I didn't even realise these were over here. Cave? Where's a cave? Nope, there's more. There's a lot of these things here. I didn't even know this place existed. Ooh, what am I reading for? That might actually be. Pushing the menu didn't derp out. Yeah, that's actually better armor, and now I don't have to, you know, wear the big Legion armor. I know it's technically worse at the moment because it's slightly below the repair threshold, but it is better equipment. Yeah, so that little if you can brave all the lake looks, that's a really easy way of getting high grade armor early on. Oh, lake look meat's actually a thing. The fact that like only one of the 10 I killed there has this implies that it's not a very common drop. Which makes you question, why do you really want to eat it? So there's more stuff on this side of the river than I thought there was. I didn't think there was anything up here apart from like the Deathclaw land. And seriously, Deathclaw land is the living embodiment of hell. It really is awful. There's Deathclaws everywhere. I mean, I'm not going to go in, I'm just going to show it. And then I'm going to jump in the river and run. Because Deathclaws cannot swim. That is their one weakness. That is their weakness. The claws cannot swim. Pinto beans. Lots of pinto beans over here. They explode if you run into the back of them. I'm not sure if that joke probably didn't work. It's a reference to the fact that if you rear-end a Ford Pinto, it will explode. Oh, joke. I'm surprised there's so much on this side of the river. Because there's absolutely nothing really up here. No locations, nothing. And yet there's quite a lot of pinto beans. As I say, I've never actually wandered up here. I've been to Deathclaw land before, but never anywhere else. I'm not even sure if when I went there I sent it on sale. I know it's here, but... Wait, is this it? This might be it. This might be it. I'm saving my stamina to run away. Yes, it is. Yep. See? Loads of them. They can't follow me now. Something there's death claws around here. We're in claw country. Middle claw country. It is awful. It is death claw central. I mean, there is no way you'd... You know, looking at it, you would never find this place on your own accord. Because look at where it is. It's in the right arse end of nowhere. But... Actually, if I'm clever, I might be able to... I know what I can do. Actually put good use to these fraggy mines. I've got what can do. Okay, they're coming. Can I get one? That's right. I think I found one only purpose for frag mines. Oh shit! I don't even think that's a. You know, they really don't want to come near the water. In daylight, maybe I can see them a bit better. The death claws cannot come in. They can. Oh, it. See, they can't come in water. They actually can't come in water. I figured out the cheat to kill them. Oh, how the hell did it get me under... Oh, is it standing on top of the... How did it get me underwater? More specifically... It must be Jesus Claw. Ugh. Rub. What I need is a very powerful weapon. Which I do not have. That actually might do it. No, Death Claws have more armor than that. Of course they do. Do I have anything that even has the grunt to do that? I actually don't think I have any. I don't think I actually have anything with enough grunt to kill a Death Claw. So I want to prove that you can kill these things just like cheating. Oh, I should have big one that. That's when the grenade just downright refuses to work. They need a laser rifle? Nope, that's even worse. That's actually even worse. Oh, Jesus, floor is coming. It's like, why don't... And this is why damage threshold doesn't work. It's... Nothing ever does any damage. I mean, nothing, everything ends up doing absolutely fuck all damage. Alright, thank you. Oh, there we go. Like one hit from an actual death blow and I'm dead. I can kill the baby ones, but the real ones, no. Let's take that in mind. Leave this awful place. I have no weapons that can actually harm them. That is why damage threshold is annoying. Because basically, with damage threshold, every weapon you have is useless. I say, very, very few weapons can even harm anything like that. Please don't be a world seam. It says how much you're not supposed to come down here if there's a world seam. It could just be a seam in the lot, I don't know. Or it could be an actual world seam. Nah, it's Lord Seam. Well, that was a disaster. There must be some way out. It can't just all be a canyon, can it? There must be some way. There must be some way out. There must be. That might be it. I don't know where Boone is. I think he's got well and truly lost. This looks like a way out. Ouch. I'm taking it. Damn, and I see something that could be interesting. More lake lurks. But I'm not going that way. I'm leaving that river. Who knew? Get mountaineering. find a cliff less steep. There's plantables here. Flowers. Flowers. Edible flowers. I think that's a ranger outpost. Or Camp Forlorn Miserable Hope. One of those two. By the looks of the mass graveyard, Forlorn Hope. Yeah.
I'm afraid you're not gonna find much help here. We've got our hands full as it is.
And like the one place in the NCR where you'll find people who aren't equipped with service rifles. It's very bizarre. Normally they're always equipped with a service rifle, but for some reason the 8 guards at Forlorn Hope have, for some bizarre reason, have the bloody caravan shotgun of all things. Which makes them pretty much absolutely useless in a fight. It's not a good weapon, it's a very low grade weapon, that, especially when you don't have shotgun surge, and which pretty much makes shotguns useless against like pretty much everything.
Hello.
This is a generic ranger.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk. Very well. You can...
There we go. Pop into every ranger station as you come by. There are quite a few of them actually. I think there's about 5, but most of them in rather remote areas, as you'd expect. Oh look, Camp Golf. I can see it there. I would assume that's combat music, but I don't know what for. I'm also pretty sure vanilla you're not supposed to be able to get up here. I have an invisible wall remover, so... Like, this place I'm pretty sure you only see like this in this area. Either through that fence. So, because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be up here. I say, there's no reason why I can't. There really is no reason why I can't be up here. I mean, I've got up here without cheating. So you're not allowed in that bit of water, but you are allowed in all this. It makes no sense where you are and aren't allowed to go. I mean, New Vegas is just completely cut off by bloody invisible walls everywhere. You know, of all the things I expected to see in the arse end of nowhere, a ranger out here is not one of them.
Hey, welcome aboard.
You know, in the arse ends of nowhere, like here, I did not expect to find an NPC, let alone a bloody NCR ranger. Because you can't go over that ass. You know, for some reason, you're not allowed in that bit, but you are allowed in this bit. It makes no sense, the invisible walls in New Vegas. Hell, there is a nice big chunk of the map, if I open it up, about... I think it's about here. Where you there is a place on the map where you actively... There is just... in the middle, you know, in the middle, there is actually a place where it's just a block of invisible walls that you can't go. For no reason. You don't want to go over there because that is a place worse than Deathclaw Land. It is Cazador Central, and as everyone knows, Cazadors are horrendous creatures. Although you gotta go there eventually. The fish. Fish. Can't even catch them. It's not like Skyrim where you can go swim and pluck out a fish. No, you're actually supposed to dive in this lake, which is why it's so deep. You're actually supposed to go diving under here. You know, it is a place you're actually supposed to go. It'd be great if I had a missile launcher. For some, you know, it'd be really good if I had a missile launcher, but I don't have a launcher. I only have a bloody missile. Can't launch that on its own. I'll leave it on. Let's save bloat that way. What Cazador is? Well, I guess, you know, showing you what Deathclaw is and how quickly they can murder you. So let's go have a look at see how quickly Cazadors can murder you. The only benefit is Cazadors go down a hell of a lot quicker than Deathclaw does. That's the question, does it? I'm just going to dive and show you the thing underwater first. Oh look, a crashed plane. Don't worry, it does actually have quest significance. It's also one of the most illogically quick fixes ever, because you'll see when we get there. It's a really illogically quick fix. There is the Legion base. You can only get there from that campfire radiator. For no apparent reason. Yeah, you can get in that a different way as well. It's full of lake clerks and that's about it. I think there's also a little NCR private at the other end of it, but... I love how you can just briefly walk on water. We are approaching Cazador country. It is a heinous place. It is truly a horrendous place. You thinking there's nothing here? Oh yeah, there they are. Cazadors. The only thing that can give Deathclaws a run for their money. And I mean the only thing. And granted, they are quite easy to take out. They are quite fragile, and these are only young Cazadors. Poison glands. And say, thankfully, these are quite weak Cazadorians, but. First time I've seen boats in a hangar, but. Needs must. So you don't want to let them hit you, that's... You really don't want to let them hit you. Oh look, more of them. There we go, they've hit me now. Ow. Now watch how long this poison takes. I have been hit once. And look how much health I lose. And they tend to come in packs. This isn't actually a particularly great concentration of things. But just look how much health I'm losing. From Cazador poison. And yes... There, one of its... I think that's one of its worn out. Yeah, so it must have hit me twice. Every hit applies the poison. Every hit. There is a reason why you carry anti-venom. Because Cazador poison is overpowered as sin. There's a reason anti-venom exists. These exist. Oh, I think I've stumbled across a hive. Yes, this is where they came from. Disgusting, isn't it? Oh. As I said, Cazadors are a lot easier to take out than a Deathclaw, but they are just as they're not gonna, if you don't have anti-venom, they are going to kill you fast. Why does that look like a taco? Looks more like a taco than it does a taco bean. That is the pain of Cazadors. They come up very fast and just... They're one of the most dangerous things within Deathclaws, just because of their fantastic speed and the fact that their poison is unbelievably overpowered. Now, down here is normally absolutely nothing. However, for ferals. Ferals are no threat. At least not with my power shotgun. But down here, where it says Scenic Overlook, that's where the other Lakelet cave comes out. But down there is a mod added location. You'll see an American flag flying. That's ominous. Wait, black vertibird, is that a black one? I don't want to be around for when that lands. It is. Yep, they're hostile to me. I don't want to be. Oh, they've seen me. And that's the bad guys of that mod. Plasma, I don't know why I'm scared of them. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. What? Power armor. You know what? I'll try thermic lance, and that should do some more damage. I don't even know where I got the fresh pair from. You can see, look how quickly this tears through things. That is the thermic lance is an amazingly powerful melee weapon. Don't look at it. It is. It tears through things at a disturbingly quick rate. And that's with low skill, so that's with a slow attack rate. Yeah, it's just that powerful. It really is lethal. Does that count as cannibalistic behavior? Was it? Regardless, the less damage from Cazadors is always a good thing. But the biggest problem with the thermal lance is they do tend to break quite quickly. Yeah, they do tend to break quite quickly. That's its real weakness. Otherwise, it's the most powerful. You know, the breaking is what balances it. Because otherwise, it is like the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. For melee, anyway. Because look how, you know, this will be damaging it. But these are my friendly enclave. You know, the mod's friendly enclave. What's funny is, such a patriotic American mod, weirdly enough, made by a Brit, of all things. Yeah. He's also got one for Fallout 4, but I'm sort of waiting for the bug fixing release before I get that one. The eventual goal of the Fallout 4 one is to add a full Enclave faction. And when I say full, I mean like more functionality than the fucking Minuteman. I mean, technically it's already at that point because the Minutemen have absolutely fuck all functionality. Oh, Boone's deigned to show up. He's caught up! Just... Boone finally found his way back. Apparently swimming down the river confused him. Oh look, there's an NCR outpost. I hear ghouls. Come on, come near me. Come on. Look how overpowered this is. Come on. Come on. Come on, Beryl. I don't even have to try anymore. I could just run everywhere like this, but even that. Oh, Boone's killed something. This really is one of those melee weapons that should require fuel, but the even this upgraded engine can't handle that. It's so as a result, you can sort of run through things. Oh, barrels! I'm so not scared. Cactus. Gotta drink the cactus. You gotta eat cactus fruits to stay alive. I think fruit is fruit. I don't think it has a plural. And to any Americans watching, the plural of Lego is Lego. Legos is incorrect. If you want to refer to the bricks themselves, they are Lego bricks. But Lego, plural of Lego is Lego, much like the plural of fruit is fruit. Although fruits does sound a bit odd, actually. You're not the comm officer. You might be the comm officer.
You're here to sell something. No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo. We're not gonna die of thirst anytime. It's not my call to make.
What brings you to Rangers? We're here to make sure the Legion doesn't... You're not stationed here, but your rep with the NCR speaks for its... I really shouldn't be doing this for you, but there's no way we're gonna use all...
Yay, free ammo. No one will ever turn down free ammo. A pack of cards that you can't even pick up. There must be some bloody caravan deck. Or maybe the NCR plays proper card games that are like absolutely baffling to everyone. Ooh, a bobby pin. That's the only thing in that dumpster. Which means that someone had actively taken out all of the trash, but not the bobby pin. Let's see, where do we go next? Ooh, cactus. Ow. Ever tried to touch cactus? Don't. They're prickly. Even when you're not actually actively trying to touch the cactus and just watering it, you end up stabbing yourself. It's why I water mine with a teapot. I have cacti in my window. I have quite a few of them. And some for quite a few years actually now. Some at least 12, I think at least 12 years, some of them. But, you know, I keep cacti in my window, I like them. Or like cute, like tower type. I like really, you know, take like this one but stretched up twice as high, and then you got about pretty much the type I have. They're all like that. Occasionally there's a mass of them, but most of the time they're all the same little ones. Actually, since we're in Cazador country, I want my shotgun. About the only thing they can hit them with. And especially with a dodgy hit scanner. With how dodgy the hit scan is in New Vegas, the shotgun is pretty much the only way to go for Cazadors. Well, they're actually quite big targets because of the wings and such. Yeah, the second boom to his weapon, boom, Cazador's already on me. Cactus. The fuckers are already on me. That is why Cazadors are dangerous. The poison lasts for ages, and the speedy buggers. They put I don't think anything can match the speed of a Cazador. Anything. Oh, backs it. Oh. Oh, just my neck. Ugh. Oh, Cazador. Now to get that anti-venom before I die. Boone is going to die from the venom. Like, how do I know this is a app counterfeiting check before I've even gone in it? How would you even know that? There actually is Nuka-Cola and Gorilla different apps. Because there's the Nuka-Cola about what happened. There's some. I say counterfeit bottle cap. Like there's obviously like how people know exactly that they're fake and counterfeit. Why would you ever pick one up? I mean, I did, but like get rid of them from the world. Those crates are good for finding food supplies. Probably some survivalist bunker. As to why they have free vending machines in what looks to be a private bunker, I don't know, but... Ooh, Tales of Junk Jam Jerky Vendor. That's a skill book, they're rare, you don't find those very often. I don't think I've actually found that before. You know, I have been in here before. I've just never found that before. Hardwood log. What a strange item to find. And I don't think I've ever found one before. Also, as to quite how I get into that basement when there is nothing here. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time a Fallout building is bigger on the this goes all TARDIS on you. It's bigger on the inside. It's quite common, very few of them actually sync up with their exteriors. Skyrim less so. Skyrim's interiors do tend to fit inside their exteriors. It does tend to be restricted to a Fallout problem. Can't seem to. Bloody hell! Look how fast it is. Go on. Look how fast these things are upon you. They were over there, now they were here in like less than a second. They are fast. That is why Cazadors are dangerous. Yeah, they're fast and they got a very potent poison that lasts for ages. Look at them. Speedy ass little brothers. But, oh, Boone went down to his poison. Look how quickly they're upon me. Look how quick. Take that anti-venom before I die. Cazador poison more like. They're not animals, they're bugs. Kill poison. Bloody obnoxious things. I'll have to come to Camp Golf later. But I might as well do a little side quests. Oh, hello Ken. And can you figure out why it's called Camp Golf yet? Because it's a... Well, I'll give the little clue of the golf carts. It's a golf club.
Evening.
I'll be coming back here at some point anyway, so I'm not gonna do any of these little side quests here. Oh, there's Boone. He's found his way in, has he? Christ, D to the rescue. Now, all I thought it would be useful for anything, and now it actually is. Because it's actually a keychain, this little metal model of the ND I have, Galaxy class. It's actually a keychain, but it's so big and heavy to be that as a keychain it wouldn't work at all. It really would not work properly as a keychain. It's so heavy. It's quite heavy. It's like metal. It's solid metal, and it's a good 1.5 inches long, roughly. It's quite large and very heavy. Quite heavy. It just damage your keychain. It was a really bad idea to actually use this as a keychain, but as a thing to hold the button down while you're trying to drink bloody water in Fallout, it's brilliant. Country Club, aka posh place for top-offs and wankers. Also known as a golf course. An exclusive golf course. Oh good, the world's no longer loddy. Although the cell seam is still very present. It's funny, sometimes you can't tell where the seam is, like here. And sometimes it's plain and obvious, like here. And it's almost as if the terrain paint, like this is the default terrain paint. It's also like almost as if the terrain paints don't go across the borders nicely. Or when they worked on it, 2 different people worked on it, and the cell board, and it, what would have normally overlapped didn't overlap. I don't know. I don't know how they actually put New Vegas together. Oh no. Last time I was around here, there was a fucking death squad, and probably another. I like walking on places I shouldn't. Knew it! No one's gonna be a death squad. Hunting shotgun, that's a really high grade weapon. 12mm pistol! Yeah. Now I can at least say I've got an arrow. My gun skill, I can use most guns now. Best to take that while I can. Oh, it's already a tag skill. Change.
Alive after all. Hey there. Need any?
Yes.
Sure.
I saved you from the Legion Death Squad. I want ammo. Lots of ammo. Even the debatable use Dragon's Breath rounds I'll take. I'll take any ammo at this point. Apart from mini nukes, they're just not worth. They are not worth the effort to go through. Yeah, 12mm pistols. By far one of the most dangerous and powerful weapons. Too powerful at this stage, actually. I have a 10mm pistol I use instead. Yeah, the plus goes away when you sell. Oh. Again, another really high-grade weapon. In fact, I think it's more powerful. For some reason, plasma defenders are really expensive, despite being, like all plasma weapons, rather useless. Okay, the plasma casters aren't. They are actually quite powerful, but everything else is just garbage. Well, at least it didn't attack the bloody slot. Grub and gulp or whatever.
Hey.
Apparently NPC injuries do not fix. Ever. I need to find a bed. Something to heal him. Ew. I didn't realize that was edible. Ugh. Ooh, jalapenos! No penalty for eating jalapenos. That's disturbing. Eating an entire jalapeno with no consequence. Yes, because eating super spicy things is well recommended. You know, it should like a perception down to, you know, to simulate tearing. You know, something like that. Which is a surprisingly potent healing item like most of the flowers. For some reason the plants do tend to be the best. Brazier. Is it raiders or fiends? Or one of the old gangs? Or something less foul. Looks like NCR. Who's NCR?
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
I guess Boone is actually keeping up now. He just doesn't like swimming, clearly. Neck itch. Ow. Ow. This is involved in a quest line. I can't remember which one, though. Good. A Vangraph Thug. Although 17, it's not quite as good as the Legion armor, but it is much better looking. I actually quite like this design of combat armor. Where am I going? Is this place? Ah, 40 enclave location, that's it. Just a dawdle out at least without having a map marker on it. Big targets here. Mole rats, not mole rat ranch, you see. Yeah, all the mole rats killed by this one Brahmin. Like the cow, revenge of the cow. What, you aren't farmable? What's the point of having a farm if you can't take any of the crops? Oh wait, this isn't Skyrim. You know, opening doors is a crime, but looting all their crap out of their fridge outside, that's apparently free for the taking. Okay. That looks like West Vegas. It's like a whole location most people probably never even notice exists. North Vegas, sorry, not West Vegas. No, I'm actually actively looking for something out here. I know there's something down here. Something quite interesting. Only happens if you have wild wasteland on. Otherwise, it's a really good Gauss rifle that you find. You know, it's a better version of the Gauss rifle. I mean, it's more brittle, but it's more powerful. I know what I'm looking for. Yes, I'm seeing silos. That's good. Silos are a good sign. What's this shack ass? Like a really odd map marker position. Apparently, this isn't. This is just a boarded up shack. This is a boarded up shit shack. This isn't what I was looking for, by the way. I'm looking for something totally different. It's around here, but it's totally different. When I say totally different, I mean totally different. Oh, this is a DLC location. It's one of the DLC starts there. Yes. We're getting close. Getting close. It's in Silo country. I know what I'm looking for. I'm just not going to say what it is until you see it. There it is. UFO! And there, it's crappy pilots. And Tale of Two Wastelands actually gives these the proper weapons. Oh no, aliens! The Zetans are coming! The Zetans are coming!
Eat this!
Let's say they actually have the correct... only the alien blast, which is the one this guy carries, but doesn't actually... For some reason... Yeah, only this one exists by default. Those two exist, but they don't have the correct alien weapons. But they've crashed and they've set up camp because they're that. You know, for an advanced species, how come they keep? You know, they've developed space travel, and yet they do a fantastic job of flying. You know, they can't even fly it. You develop space travel, but you can't stop without crashing into the ground. You say it's just north of like Horowitz Farmstead, where this is. It's one of these silo ones. I think it's that one. That must be that one. sensible. Oh, grenade launcher. Let's take that off you. One blast from the mighty shotgun. And they're dead. Zoe. No, I'm not sure if radiated water's even worth drinking. I think it's mostly rads, actually. I think it's more rads than it is anything else. It's a special crap brand of water. See, but you'd never really know the alien was there. These aliens were there. They're only there with Wild Wasteland, too. Oh, look at that reloading bench. Oh, look, I see a little tiny camp. Might as well run towards it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm moving in the wrong place. Ow. I mean, I hope Fallout 4 New Vegas does open up a few of these buildings. Look at, well, they weren't lying. That the only thing that's growing there is tumbleweed. They weren't lying. The only thing there is this round is tumbleweed. Let's roll the tumbleweed. Yeah, you can roll the tumbleweed for no reason. Yeah, actually, was it? Does it? You pick up the tumbleweed? No, I can't remember even how. There, you can have some. You can roll the tumbleweed around.
You want to buy Wind Brahmin? Tumble what?
Ooh, I've never seen this before.
Crazy with low prices on Wind Brahmin. You buy one.
Okay.
Good doing business.
He takes all your money? He takes all your money to buy Wind Brahmin. Yes. Oh, never seen that before. I think I've come to this place before, but I've never actually messed with the tumbleweed. You know, I think I've just marked the map marker and that's it. He takes all your bloody money for that. Now, I think, if I'm thinking correctly, this is the invisi wall that doesn't let you any further. Yes, Des. This is the edge of the world. Now, technically, I can get around it, but I'm pretty sure. As you can sort of see, the world just runs out. There is nothing here. I'm just in the land of Lod right now. Which probably... I mean, it's a good job Fallout 4 New Vegas is bigger, because New Vegas is pretty damn small. You know, technically its map's bigger than Fallout 4, but I don't think it actually is. I think it might actually be smaller. Because there's so you know, what's shown on the map is definitely bigger. There is more here than there is in Fallout 4. However, there's also a lot less playable space in it. So it's... Then again, Fallout 4, like a third of it's ocean, so... Probably about the same. Yeah, but that's normally the world boundary. It's not supposed to be able to get across this. You know, at least they put effort into trying to put something that's you know, at least a try and make the world have proper boundaries rather than the invisi walls found in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Like, just a random fence going along the arse end of nowhere is enough, apparently, to be a world marker. It's like, but stuff like Tumbleweed Ranch, that's the stuff, I don't know if that's why, I didn't see the Wild Wasteland thing come up, so it might not be. I mean, it's the kind of weird, crazy crap you expect from Wild Wasteland, but is it? You know... You know, it's kind of that weird stuff that I'm not quite sure if it is or isn't. B corner. Did not one of those hit? Oh, I told her the hit detection was horrendous. There's no way I should be missing a fucking big corner at that range. You know, pointing straight at it and it didn't just downright refuses to hit. So New Vegas' hit detection is really dodgy. I mean, look. My entire sight circle is full, and that one works, but last time it didn't. Actually, a good source of meat.
All mine.
Oh no, what you doing?
Can't run from me.
Yaoguai are not common in New Vegas at all. They're pretty much everywhere in 3, but in New Vegas, I think that only in one of the DLC areas. Good, because I don't think there are any bears in Nevada. Although there are bears in California. Bears. So useless getting bone break people from bears. I know they're in California because I saw when I took a holiday to California, I saw one. So I know they're in California, but I know that they're not in. Before the Enclave is starting. I didn't realise this was one of the paths. I know there's a spot outside Novak, and I know Good Spring Cemetery is a spot. I didn't know this was.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am here on behalf of the... We have noticed that you've become quite influential in the Mah. Therefore, we request that you meet our... Good.
I mean, you can actually take the vertibird there if you want to.
We may be small, but we are still strong.
And they are extraordinarily well equipped. I think that's actually touching the ground as far as the wheel does. Also, watch it take off. That's fine. But watch it. Now watch it. It doesn't actually go that far away that fast. It's as it goes out, it shrinks. No joke, it shrinks. It's horrible. Oh no, mantises. I think these are the giant ones I can't just step on. Oh no. I think they are the most pathetic thing, the regular mantises, because you can just step on them and they die. They actually just step on them. Even radical roaches aren't that bad. I know the radiation roaches, but I call them radical roaches because that makes them more funny. Buffalo. Except Buffalo is extinct in the USA. I don't know if they've reintroduced them and shot them all, but you know, it's it's actually a radiating goat, I think. Because radiation makes everything bigger and stronger, because this is the way of 60s science. Here. So in the last video meant that the voice of Worf, Michael Dorn, was in this. Well, we're here now. So...
Welcome to Jacobstown, human.
There we
You're
go.
free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story. Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar.
And it does. If you go through and let Kaisar die, yeah, you
it'll
can.
crumble.
So
might not happen
it
overnight.
Is awful.
Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human. They expand fast. If you got land, they keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions. Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well. Bighorners. Good eating. And we can trade the hides. Got a lot of wild ones around here, so it's easy
not
to
anymore.
stock the herd.
I think I killed them all. So he's actually a recurring character as well. He was in, like, I can't remember if he's in Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, but he was in one of the non-Bethesda ones. Back when they weren't even like a 3D game. They were sort of like 2.5D. You know, they had 3D graphics that were brand new at the time. And also... Oh, wow! I think I know why they settled here. It's in the arse end of nowhere in the lake's the most polluted thing I've ever seen. Also, that is my custom replacer of Lily. It's made up from quite a few different assets. And when I say quite a few, I mean quite a few. But that was the beauty of New Vegas' and Fallout 3's implementation of creatures, is you could do stuff like that.
Another human. One was enough.
Apparently, you know, they have issues with humans, but not with ghouls, which are pretty much identical.
Bother someone else. Dr. Hill.
Yep. I don't know why you can't just talk without looking at... See, there's a ghoul here, and no one seems to care.
I assume this is about something important? I prefer the solitude, and having a... The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment... The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to... Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live... I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps Lily might be interested in coming with you.
Normally Lily is just a night kid in a silly garb with a sun hat and, I believe, sunglasses as well. But of course I wanted a Deathclaw companion, so that's the closest I got. Well, a Deathclaw companion that isn't going to immediately get stuck in every single doorway. I've got obsidian for that. Now, take mental note of what side the door is on. Go into the bungalow. And these bungalows... double window, so let's see. Double window. None on the sides. Double window. Close enough. None on the side. I say, the interiors do not match up with the exteriors at all. I mean, they're close, but not quite. No. It's such an unusual thing. They snow. Such an unusual sight.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Something on your mind?
Okay, apparently I...
need to tighten up my budget.
Need to... Get rid of this idiot.
Our business is with the muties. Our business is with the muties, not you. Our business is with the muties, not you.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job.
Our business is with the muties, not you.
It's much cooler up here. I love it. Wish the muties would make a move. Getting sick of waiting.
I don't think they're going to make a move. Somehow.
Better watch out.
Something on your mind? Smart? Charismatic? He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks... Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. That's like saying Caesar and Kimball would listen to each other. Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth. That happens, there's a good chance. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave, most humans can't tell the difference between mutants.
I mean, one is green, one is blue. They're really hard to distinguish, right?
Lily's been babbling about her grandkids with that Dr. Henry's pretty smart.
Yeah, I think that standoff's gonna go badly. I'm just gonna leave it because the conversation started dirt down. In the way that these things do. What quest is active? I've got Boone helping me. Technically, I think Lily is the better companion because her default weapon is overpowered. I've actually nerfed it so she would use other weapons because it is that overpowered. It's like an assault carbine, which is one of the most powerful weapons for DPS in the game. Very weak per shot, but the rate it spits lead is ridiculous. It truly has ridiculous lead spitting qualities. Night Stalker's small, agile, not going to be hit with a cowboy repeater. Hello, Rock. Who are you? Green fungus. Night Stalker.
Contact! Can't run from me.
Cloak Night Stalker. Could be worse, it could be big mountain ones. They're just obnoxious. I've actually nerfed all the black mountains, big mountains. So why is this thing black mountain? Big mountain, because it's the big MT. And it is awful. Because the way it scales is just horrendous. Go on now, duckish. Yeah, what? Thermic lamps time. Can't actually see with this thing in my face. I need it out just in case because it's slow to attack. Night Stalkers are quite powerful. Yeah, why would you ever drink that? It's like horrendous. Night Stalkers. Oh baby, that is the best super. That's the better super. Again, it's one of those cases where it's a trade-off between attack power and durability. It is a fragile thing, that one. I mean, super sledges aren't resilient to begin with. They are very, for something, considering a sledgehammer is basically a block of metal on a stick. The super sledges are disturbingly fragile. And I'm not actually sure if this works. Looking at the range, I would hazard a guess that this isn't actually a melee weapon. I think it's technically slightly ranged. And all I know is it tears through. It ignores armor as well. Look at it. It ignores bloody armor. It does respectable damage and ignores armor. It is very powerful. Just for ignoring armor, it's powerful. I'm sorry, I'm stretching. I'm not used to getting up a Dorset. I'll finish this quest and save up. Oh, mountain in the distance is phasing in and out. Oh no, stop now. No, it's still going. So the one thing I really miss in Fallout 4 is this weapons holstering. If Bethesda could be bothered, they could have done it. Okay, something tried to trip Lily. Because she has Stonewall, but Big Deathclaw, I can see her, so... Something must have tried to trip her, because nothing. Anyway, there's one thing I miss. It's really from New Vegas in Fallout 4. It could have been done. I mean, you drop the weapon, it has all the mods shown on it. It's just that Bethesda probably couldn't be bothered. Oh look, brains in a jar! That's a reused asset from Point Lookout.
Is there something else I can do for you? There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished.
Because radiation does everything in Fallout.
More
everything.
This
It's
explains
60s
why my
science.
research
Radiation
into
does
this
anything.
group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up. There's only one avenue left. I'll be waiting.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My,
Totally
you're
mad.
grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma. Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll...
She's just senile. By Night Stalker standards, she is absolutely sane. By Night Stalker standards, you know, by Nightkin standards, she is positively sane.
Watching me. I can feel it.
You know, by
The equipment is hooked
Nightkin
up and ready.
standards.
We can start the test. Very well. Please stand back. All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on.
She's also good because she, whenever you stealth, she stealth boys, so she's actually stealthier than most people.
Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype. My request is perfectly reasonable. There are caches of stealth boys out there. Our lives are... The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacob's
clearly enough
was
to
supposed
affect
be
their
a
own
sanctuary, a place. Instead, we wait. No more negotiating and I knew humans could never be reasonable. I knew it. Stupid. You die now. Eat this.
You honestly think punching me is going to kill me? Apparently that one's made out of mole rat.
So many staring eyes.
Where did Dr. Henry run away like a little bitch to?
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Marcus isn't going to be happy about the deaths, but I guess they were unavoidable. This brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. Perhaps Lily might be willing to... That's brilliant.
See, having high science works. It's not... Anyway. That's that quest done. Whoopsies. I'll max out science and close to it. There we go. Science is now maxed, and now I can save up. Because my time is up. That I'm really, really in desperate need of food. And I'm sure you can hear my dog barking anyway. Little stinker. He's my little stinky. He's like 12 or 13 and he gotten old and really stinks. You know, I love him, but he's loud and he stinks. Anyway, that is the end of the video. The stream, sorry, not video. Videos are pre-recorded. Although by the time you rewatch this, it probably will be you'll be watching a recording if you're watching this, and you're not one of the people watching right now. But thanks for watching. See you again on Monday. Goodbye.